Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we are going to be covering episode 10 of Demon Slayer. As always, we are brought to you by the Anime Show. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram, getting all that awesome anime content. Lance, can you just kind of let everybody know what happened in this episode?
Yes. In today's episode, we get to get a really awesome fight with our Demon Hashira, or not Demon Hashira, getting a little carried away on this Demon Crest thing. Mitsuri, she's fighting the younger Hantegu. She's pulling off some awesome moves, and we get to learn a little bit more about her childhood. Interesting enough there. And we got Tanjiro and Genya and Nezuko chasing after the tiny Hantegu, and what only we can assume is to be the soon conclusion to his life too. So all in all, awesome episode.
Yeah, I will say it right now. My wife was watching this on the couch as I was watching it, and she's like, "What is this show called?" So she's like, "I want to watch this." I'm like, "Okay, cool, it's
Ah,
perfect."
nice.
So
Yeah.
it, I was like, yeah." So obviously, somebody who's not even really a huge anime fan is loving this. So got to be doing it right.
Right. I mean, the animation's beautiful. It catches everybody's eye.
Yep.
So that's always a
Um,
plus.
yeah, I want to talk about what you were kind of
The
getting at.
spoiled.
Yes, the demon crest, as Hantegu called it, young Hantegu called it, on
Mhm.
Mitsuri's neck. That's interesting.
Right. So now we kind of have a name for these, what we were assuming were going to be scars. So we kind of saw on Tanjiro his burn scar on his head was, just getting bigger and bigger. And we didn't really have any good idea on exactly why. But now we can start to say, like, maybe somehow they're getting these demon crest abilities that enhances their skills or something. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
In a couple
definitely
in a couple
more we need
episodes
to.
we had another character, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh man, the Mist
Oh,
Hashira.
yeah, the Mist Hydra. That's right. He had one as well.
Yep, he had it on his mouth, like on each
Hmm.
side of his mouth, and
Yep.
so that was interesting. Um, I think Tanjiro is a reflection of who he's potentially from lineage of, while the other ones I think are potentially this demon crest. The only reason why I say Tanjiro is from his lineage is the fact that he does sun breathing. So I think it's
Oh,
more of
sure.
a reflection of him versus other people.
Right, or that they might just be the first in their line with some awesome ability.
Yeah,
Now this makes
uh,
me wonder: do the rest of the Hashira have these Sun Crest abilities as well? Because we didn't see this with Rengoku, or at least nothing that we like zoomed in on. And now I kind of want to rewatch and see if there was something.
there wasn't. Don't worry about it.
No, okay,
No.
yes,
So
or the Sound Hashira too. But again, probably not.
nope, not with Tegan either. So
Okay,
this is the first time with two individuals that we're seeing it. So just something different, and looking forward to finding out more about that. Speaking of finding out more of, getting Mitsuri's backstory, I thought was really good. Um, kind of a flashback esque thing. Perfectly fine with where they put that.
yep, that was totally fine.
Hmm.
Short and cute, super powerful, tiny little girl lifting up like that 33-pound rock.
At 18
So
months,
she's
that's insane.
yeah, so she's always been strong.
Yep.
Did you watch
Uh,
the post clip thing about why her hair was pink?
yeah.
Because she ate all those rice balls.
Yes, I immediately thought of flamingo. Like that's just what I thought of when they said that.
Yep, they can see that. Maybe that's where they got the inspiration or something.
I mean, it makes sense. It is pink, so
Right.
but I mean, it's cool. Her hair is cool. Just unique. So I've whatever they want to call it for as a why.
Sure.
What do you think of her backstory?
I thought it was fine. It was definitely interesting that someone so young was so strong. I
Yep.
totally understood why like the pink hair thing would have like rejected potential suitors for her marriage, and her getting all super sad and dyeing it black to try to fit in, and her realizing that she couldn't be her who she actually was if she was to fake this life, and finding,
Yep.
you know, acceptance by becoming part of the Hashira crew. So that was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. And then you see the moments between Obanai and Mitsuri.
Obanai.
Obanai, it's a Guru, so the serpent Hashira.
Oh, I wrote down Iguru.
Iguru? Okay.
Yeah, that's just
Iguru.
what
Yes,
the
yes, yes. Yeah, that's what she calls him. So,
right, right. It was just in the text, so I wrote down what the text said.
yes. Yeah. Just their apparent affection towards each other, you could say.
Right. So they kind of want to be friends, or they're going to be somewhat. It sounded like the Serpent Hashira was trying to make a step forward to, show some friendship.
I think it was more
Like,
than just friendship, but
oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
just because, he was like, don't cherish it. If they rip, I'll just buy you another pair. Like, that's not something like a friend would say. That would be uh, just it. I feel like it's more. We'll just put it that
Okay.
way.
I can see it.
And her reaction to it would be, granted, she reacts that way to everything, so never mind.
That's true.
But his reaction, I feel like he wouldn't do that for a friend. He would just basically not tell him to go screw off or something. Would be his
Right.
reaction to somebody. So,
Yeah. And he was very shy about giving her the socks to begin with, so
yep,
I can see where this is going now.
yep. So it's just something to potentially see for the future.
Hmm.
Her Mitsuri's attacks were awesome, though. We got to a lot of cat stuff, by the way.
Yeah. Her attacks were definitely awesome. I thought the best attacks that I liked out of hers was really the reflection, or the, every time younger Hantegu would throw any kind of like lightning bolts or anything like that, like she can even, you know get away from, like, cut those down, and
Hmm.
they didn't show much of an effect.
Yeah. Honestly, I think her just kind of normal attacks were the coolest. Like, to be completely honest, just because it was very acrobatic and took a lot of
Hmm.
effort and skill. I thought that was like her love moves were really cool, but just I thought the overall normal attacks were better. Just
Yeah, I
per-
I can definitely go with that one. Just jumping around and being athletic like that, it's just fun to see, and it's just fun to just be involved in.
yep. Um, but yeah, the end of the episode, man. Of course, they cut it off right at Nezuko like jumping in.
Right. And right when Genya is starting to get a little bit more interesting himself, we learn that he can consume demon abilities by eating them. So super interested to see more out of that, and still have to learn exactly why he's got this demon appearance.
I think
So I
it's a
don't
side
know if
effect of just eating a demon.
that's what my first thought was too. Like, did he just get hungry one day and just eat one, and then found this ability?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, after I watched, I'm like, what would have made him just decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and think it's a good idea.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe he was in a battle with the demon, and the demon bit down on his shoulder. He's like, oh, you bite me, I'm going to bite you. And then maybe that's how it all started. I can see that one being an anime thing.
Maybe. I'll be completely honest. I don't think we ever get clarification,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully. Still got plenty of Demon Slayer to come around. I mean, season 4 has already been announced, so
Yep.
lots,
At least in
lots to
production.
hear. Right.
So yeah, that and I mean the next episode is 70 minutes. So
Yeah.
for
Long
anybody
episode.
waiting, that's actually longer than episode one, which is insane because that's going to be 3 episodes worth. In
Exactly. Yeah.
so
It's essentially going to be a mini movie.
yes, yes, it will be a movie. So I
Hmm.
can't wait. I know you're gonna
Definitely
have
not.
some issues with this, but maybe we'll look out or you'll look out.
Maybe. Hopefully, yeah. I'll do. I'll try my hardest to try to get all this content in before my break time, so I can get this recorded on time. But we'll see.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully. But that's really all I got for this episode.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for watching another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Make sure to check out the anime show on Facebook and Instagram. Please give us a subscribe and a like. Also, drop a comment. Just kind of let us know what you think of this episode and everything we're doing. And that's really all I got. Have a good one.
Later, guys.